Make sure to switch the pump off first before you're taking anything apart. Open the tap and just get rid of the pressure in the system. Then you take a small piece of press stick and remove the little color button. Take a screwdriver and remove the screw, that key that holds the tap handle on. Then you can remove the handle. Look inside the unit, you'll see there is a little rib. That is a stop that prevents you from over opening the tap and or over closing the tap. And then there's a collar where it stops again. Take that collar off. You can actually see on the collar the little rib. There's the rib, pushes against that for open and maximum close. Take the correct size spanner and then undo the inside tap section and remove that so that you can get to the O-rings. Remove the inside of the tap first so that you can get to the inside of the O-rings, and then take a small screwdriver and remove the outer O-ring, and then you can remove the more inner O-ring. And then for the last seal that actually seals off the tap, you'll need a very small screwdriver to get the tiny O-ring out in the center. It's advisable to take these O-rings with for samples when you go and buy new O-rings to get the right size and the right thickness. It's good to put a little dab of water on the O-ring before you slide them on. There I'm putting a bit of water on, then slip the O-ring on, get it into its groove. Then you can insert the very inside part of the tap again and screw it in and get it to the complete open position. Screw it in all the way. Put water on the very bottom O-ring, the last O-ring, and then slip that on as well. Now you're ready to put that back into the tap unit in the van. Just screw that in, but just make sure before you tighten it all the way, just make sure that the tap is completely open. And then you can tighten that down with a spanner. Also just remember these are all plastic parts, so don't over tighten it, otherwise it might crack or break. Now you can put your little collar back that's got the stopper section on it. Just make sure that it clips into position. The vans might all differ, so your van might not have exactly the same setup, but on my L300 it's got that little stopper. When you put the actual tap handle back, just make sure that you put it in the right position, that when you do open and close, that it does close completely, and then when you go to the full open position there, it'll lock onto that little web. Now you can put the screw back in and screw the handle back on. Also make sure not to over tighten this, and then you can put your little color button back into the handle, switch the pump back on, open the tap, get the water out, and well done. You've completed one tap.